I managed to hold in my derision just long enough to show off my new intro, because otherwise I would have interrupted it with a hilarious reaction face. Hello. I'm Larson Halleck, your certified personal trainer, and what the shit? Your eyes do not deceive you, ladies and gentlemen. Dame Angela Lansbury made an exercise video specifically designed for senior citizens. What else can I say about this, really? I don't know. I mean, not being an old woman, I'm not entirely familiar with her work. Quickly browsing through her IMDb page, there's about 3, maybe 4 things I recognize. I've seen The Manchurian Candidate, Beauty and the Beast, and I've read The Picture of Dorian Gray, so we can count that. And I mean, I know the basic concept of Murder, She Wrote, Old Bag solves mysteries. In the midst of all this legitimate theater, I'm curious as to when she learned how to be a personal trainer. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, we're going to be in for some tough exercises here. A nice saxophone riff we start out with, sort of like if geriatrics were gamely trying to be sexy, but not quite pulling it off. Looking up Woodnat Productions, I see that there's a lot of people who just document vanity plates, like a lot of websites and YouTube channels that solely record and document old VHS vanity plates. Well, that might be the most autistic thing I've ever seen, I say as I do a riff on an Angela Lansbury workout video. Looking up Woodnat Productions on IMDb, it seems that this terrible workout video is the only thing that they ever actually made. They were more of a distributor, releasing things such as Seatbelts Make Sense and 1-minute Bible stories with Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop. Alright, I'll get to what you really want to see. Words that are going to be darkly ironic over the hour. So we open up with a pan over what is presumably the Lansbury estate, as music that sounds like it came from an educational short about sorghum plays in the background. I am glad to say that unlike some old ladies, Angela does not angrily yell at that cartoon frog. I have my doubts that this is going to be effective for fitness for me, a 26-year-old man, or frankly, even the 500-year-old women this is intended for.
Oh, hello. I'm so happy you could join me.
Likewise, Angie.
As a very young child, I was introduced to the most fundamental concepts of health and fitness by my mother.
Women weren't allowed to do that shit. Actually, yeah, they were. I wanted to make a lol women were so oppressed joke, but then I realized that social justice warriors would take it seriously.
I think that we can take certain measures now, and incidentally, it's never too late, to maintain a fluid, graceful movement.
Certainly, I agree. I've always been one to advocate for women's fitness, but of course, this high-minded language is just setting up the inevitable hilarity of the video.
The movements you will see on this tape are very fluid and easy. So, let's begin. The movements you will see on this tape are very fluid and easy. So, let's begin.
Mrs. Lansbury surprises me by appearing in a towel. Look, if I wanted old ladies to attempt to seduce me, I'd just go to work.
Myself a mini massage with aloe lotion. By doing this massage every day, I am literally staying in touch with my body.
Why does her British accent kind of fade in and out at random intervals?
This is vital. Give yourself a break. There's something to like in every body.
Yeah, for an old-timer, she has disturbingly nice gams. I mean, what? Anyway, we get a very, very, very long series of disturbingly sensuous shots of Angela massaging herself.
Let's begin with some morning stretches. I like to think of these as my way of greeting the dawn. Inhale, lift your arms, and exhale as you lower them.
I guess these are okay. Not my first choice for an upper body warm-up, but whatever. What is this stretching exactly? You're not hitting the hamstrings or anything in the upper body. I know that there's range of motion concerns for these old timers, but come on, most women can work harder than that. And then she starts doing neck stuff. Nothing too bad here. You may not be able to be put on a lazy Susan and slowly spin around like Angela is, so keep that in mind.
This next move is my own invention. I call it on-land swimming. It's really the breaststroke.
Or you can do this thing I invented called water swimming, which is to say actual swimming. You know, lots of oldsters like swimming because it's low impact and it works multiple muscle groups. And frankly, I'm surprised Lansbury isn't taking the opportunity to pose in a swimsuit.
I make a concerted effort to banish any destructive attitudes I might have had about the day in front of me.
Part of me wishes she didn't do that, just for one day. What the shit is that? Having reassuring music and gravitas does not make this any less ridiculous, Angie.
Keep your heels on the ground so you can feel a stretch in your calves.
So then we cut inside the house. Angela has put on some sort of body condom and is doing something that I honestly think is just her showing off her geriatric ass. Oh yeah, there's the money shot. Ah yes, the hitting the snooze alarm in a drunken stupor stretch.
And if it's more comfortable, try putting a small pillow under your fanny.
Woman, you're British. That word means something completely different than it does for us Yanks. Alright, this one's not too bad. This one, on the other hand, what the hell's that? She starts doing something vaguely similar to, but not quite, dancing. The point of this section is to point out how exercise can help out the activities you like, and vice versa. You're trying to seduce me, aren't you, Mrs. Lansbury?
Great ceremony is taking a great bath. You can make it special with soft towels and fragrant oils. The idea is to turn something ordinary into something special.
I'm not sure I like what's going on here.
I think femininity and sexuality go hand in hand. It used to be thought that women lose interest in sex after menopause.
Oh god, how much time is left in this?
Obviously, both you and your partner are different than you were 30 years ago. But if you can accept the inevitable physical and other changes, you can keep romance.
Oh god, what are her eyes doing? Mrs. Lansbury, please keep your hands where I can see them. Oh god, I need an adult! Okay, Angela Lansbury's positive moves. What the fuck? Even if I was a senior citizen, I'd like to think I could be a little more physically adroit than this. So the workout isn't really that great. But on the other hand, if you are a very horny old man who wants to see some age-appropriate pornography, this is the video for you. I'm Larson Halleck, keep on training. Or perhaps you like to pass the time by playing a little solitaire.